Hey everyone, it's Michelle, and today I'm going to be doing a chatty get ready with me with new makeup that I've hauled recently. If you saw my last video, I think it was my last video, I got some stuff from the Sephora VIB summer sale, and then if you follow me on Instagram, you saw that I hauled some goodies from TJ Maxx. So I'm going to be playing with some new to me makeup today and just talking shit. Let's go ahead and get started. I already did my brows with some ABH Brow Wiz, and I put some Urban Decay Primer Potion on my lids. I'm going to start with my eyes like always. So I did pick up the new ABH Jackie Aina palette, and like I said, and God, this is so tight in here. Like I said in my last video, I wasn't going to get this. Then I saw Jay Kiss's video, and she inspired me, and then I swatched it in store, and I was like, yep, it's gonna be mine. It's their regular format, 16 beautiful shades. I don't even know the matte to shimmer ratio. It looks like it's 8 shimmers and 6 mattes. I do prefer more mattes in a palette, but whatever. It's still beautiful, and I'm gonna put it on my eyeballs right now. Oh, you motherfucker. I went to tear this. You know, that's good enough. I think I'm gonna start with the shade Ginger over here. I wanna do more of a fall look, even though it's hot as hell in Savannah and a lot of other places in the US right now. Yeah, it's pigmented. I knew that was gonna happen going into it. I'll just keep referring back to my last video. So, in my Sephora haul video, I had talked about it was kind of shitty that Anastasia Beverly Hills released this palette and then like not even a few weeks later announced that they're releasing the Norvina collection 1, whatever they're calling it, and I was like, well, I'm totally gonna get that, and I let you guys know that I was gonna get that. And I think they kind of shot themselves in the foot with even announcing it. This happens to me a lot with brands, actually. They will announce a palette coming out and I get so hyped at first, and then my hype dies down as I'm waiting for the release date. And the more I'm looking at swatches, I watched Mel Thompson's video on it this morning, and she loved it. She gave it a rave review, but it didn't make me just want to go out and get it, you know? I think I've changed my mind. I think I might finally be starting to get new makeup fatigue. Like, I just got this palette, and I want to enjoy it just to go around and order their new palette on Monday. Like, I'm just over it. I'm over feeling like I have to have every new release. I don't know, like, I'm wondering if enough is finally enough. Do I have enough makeup? Like, obviously the answer is no. But looking at the shades, I'm like, be real. Yes, these are all in one palette, but you have so much makeup that none of this is new to your collection. And you could get any look with a multitude of palettes that you already own. So I think I've decided I'm not gonna get it anymore. Like, I should save my $60. When I think about all the money I've spent on makeup, like, we probably could have gone to Disney World, you know? Like, I don't know. I'm just getting a little bit of burnout on all the new as I sit here and play with the new palette. Do you know what I mean? Do you guys ever go through like a makeup fatigue stage? Because I don't know. I feel like I might want to focus on what I actually have. And I know that's not a way to bring in like new subscribers or new followers on Instagram, but I really just don't care. Like, if I was doing this just for numbers, shit, I would have been out of it a way long time ago. Probably wouldn't have even started it. Because I've said it before, I do this for me. I do this for my mental state. I do this for my creative outlet. And I really just don't care how many people are following me. So why do I need every new release? Like, no, I don't. I think from now on, I really need to think about my purchases, be a smarter consumer, and if something is truly speaking to me and I think it would be unique for me, get it. And if it's not, don't. Like, that simple. All right, I'm gonna go in with the shade Edges. The same thing happened recently. ColourPop, which ColourPop is probably the most guilty of just cranking out new after new after new. Like, God bless all you people who can keep up with all their fucking releases and launches, my God. But I think it was called Baby Got Peach, and it was a really cute 9-pan monochromatic peach palette that they've been doing. And at first I was like, oh my God, so freaking cute, gotta have it. And then I had to take a step back and say, this is, again, nothing new. You just got their Sweet Chalk palette, which is a peach palette, and it has more shades. You got that earlier this year. It's your favorite ColourPop palette. Why bring in another peach ColourPop palette? You don't need it. So yeah, I'm just taking all the steps back, I guess. I don't know. I definitely didn't buy that one. Not going to. I mean, I just got in the last, I feel like it's been like a month. I got their yellow palette. I got their orange palette. I don't know, and I've only worn the orange palette once, the Orangey Glad. I've worn the Honey twice. I mean, because I'm constantly getting new shit, I just don't have time to wear everything. I only have one face. And now that I've been going to the gym, which is a good thing, like my health is very important. I'll touch on that later, but I've been going to the gym so much now. Like I go in the mornings, I get home, I put my son down for his nap, and I'm like, I don't want to go do my makeup. And like for the longest time, it was my really only therapy. I'm gonna take the shade credit while I'm blabbing. Anyway, while it was like my therapy, now I also have the gym. So while I still love makeup and it's still a passion, it's not the only thing that I have going on for myself. So I've been going to the gym, and I'm just so tired when I get home from the gym, from working out. I put my kid down for a nap and I just want to like go chill in a bubble bath or get some housework done, like stuff I would normally be doing in the mornings. I don't know. I don't know where I'm going with this, other than I've got so much freaking makeup. I need to cool it. I need to use what I have, and I really need to do like a serious inventory, look through all my palettes, see what I have, and just go from there, I guess. Your girl's getting burnt out. Okay, I'm gonna take Sponsored, and I'm gonna try to focus it more mid to outer lid. Just going in with my finger. Ooh, it's pretty. Cute. I love that. And then I'm going to take Duola's and put it more on the inner lid. Blend them together. Anyway, back to me in the gym. So when did I first start talking about my body? Probably in one of my clothing hauls, one of my earlier on clothing hauls. And I was preaching that the older I'm getting, the less I give a shit. And I meant that. Like, I really wasn't caring about my body too much. But what happened was that I got on my antidepressants, which they're a lifesaver, like, don't get me wrong. But I started gaining weight for like no reason, kind of a thing. And it can be a side effect of antidepressants. So I was like, okay, something's got to give. I got to pull my shit together because yeah, I'm like okay with what I look like, but I don't just want to be gaining weight because of a medication. I need to fight this somehow. So that's when I signed back up for Weight Watchers. Was like, all right, you got to lose this weight that you're gaining. And I mean, what do I have to lose, kind of a thing, except for like 20 pounds. I've got that to lose, but you know what I mean? And then my friend Mandy was going to the gym, and she's like, you should come try it out with me. They've got daycare at the Y, just so you know. They have like childcare, at least ours. I don't know if that's every location. And I fell in love with working out, which I never liked working out. Now I'm working out for at least an hour, sometimes 2 hours a day. Usually it's like I'm working out 6 days a week. I'd say 4 days I work out for up to 2 hours, and then 2 days a week I'll only work out for like 1 hour. But I'm just doing a mixture of cardio, and then I do classes, I do weights, I'm doing it all, and not every day, you know, I'm not a psycho, but I'm gaining weight again, and I'm eating like my points like I'm supposed to be. I'm working out, and every week steadily I've gained a pound. So I don't know if that's my medication at play or what's going on, but it's just frustrating because I had lost like 7 pounds in the first few weeks, and I was like, awesome, doing great, and now I'm gaining weight. And I know they say like, you know, muscle weight is more than fat, but like, really, have I gained 2 pounds of muscle in the 3 weeks that I've been steadily working out? I don't know. Maybe. I guess it's possible, but it's just a little discouraging. All right, I'm liking that. Fall vibes. Cute. I'm gonna start with some face. Real quick before I start talking again, I also picked up the Urban Decay Stay Naked foundation during the Sephora sale. I got a sample of it first, and I loved the sample, so hoping I love the full size, and hopefully it's the right shade, because I think I might have picked out the wrong one. This is shade 20 CP, so Here goes nothing. It looks a little dark. I don't know, man. What the hell? I'll make it work. Sorry if you can hear my son singing the alphabet in the background. I said before, he like plays right next to the room I'm filming in. Yeah. Okay, anyway, back to me losing weight or gaining. I was like getting excited that I was losing weight because I was like, oh, I'm going to Los Angeles. If you didn't know, I don't know if I've said it in a video yet. I'm going to Sephora. Oh my God, in like a week and a half. I don't even know anymore. The countdown. Anyway, it's in Los Angeles, and I was like, this is a great time to lose weight because if I could lose some weight, I could at least be like an LA 4 maybe, because right now I'm like an LA, God, -2 probably. So I was like, oh, I could lose some weight, feel better about myself, look good. But now I'm working out and gaining, so I don't know. If you have any suggestions for me, leave them below. If it includes cutting my points back, how dare you? I got the wrong shade. How did I do that? I picked the right one for my freaking sample and picked the wrong one for the one I actually bought. It's because I picked the sample in store so I could see them all there, picked the shade I wanted online. And homegirl didn't even label my samples. You know, sometimes they'll write like the brand. I got a few foundation samples. She labeled them A, B, and C. So I had to sit there and figure out which one was which. Luckily, I knew I got the lightest one in the Urban Decay because the shade ranges for the other two I got weren't great. So I was able to pick the Urban Decay out of the lineup. But man, that sucked. My friend's coming out to say hello. Love her. All right, so I just need to self-tan a little. Whatever, I'll be fine. Let's grab some TJ Maxx makeup. So I said on my Instagram stories, I got this. It is the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. This is a lot of people's ride or die. It was an old fan favorite. I don't know why it was at TJ Maxx, but I'm not mad about it. It was $7.99, so it's a pretty good deal. And I've never actually tried this concealer, so I'm super pumped. The shade is light to vanilla. I think it might be too dark. Then again, we might be doing perfectly well with how dark this foundation is right now. Love that. Not swatched. You'll see on my stories that, or if, yeah, this is gonna be too dark for every day, but that's okay. Anyway, if you saw my stories, you saw that I got there as they were like pulling the carts out with all the new makeup on it because I refuse to dig through all the stuff that's in swatched. But when I get there and they've got fresh carts, whew, I'm one of those psychos who just stands there digging through that cart. And that used to be a side gig for a while. I would go because my TJ Maxx is so good and I was learning their schedule when they put out new merchandise. I would go to my TJ Maxx and I would buy a bunch of the new makeup that wasn't swatched or anything, and it was at such a great price. And then I would list it on like Poshmark or Mercury, I don't know how to pronounce it. I would list it on those sites for still not up to retail, but like a little more than I bought them for, and I'd make some profit off of it. But I've got 2 little boys. I don't have time for that anymore. But it was like a little steady side hustle. I know a lot of people do that with like clothes from Goodwill. They'll like thrift clothes and then sell them. Same kind of concept. So if you've got the time and the patience, you can make some side money, just saying. I think I just live in an area that doesn't really give a shit about makeup. I mean, at least like all the places I go, no one ever has makeup on, like to the extent I do at least. I picked up a mini of the Fenty Beauty setting powder. I got the shade Butter. I already have a full size of the lavender, but I wanted this one for travel. I'm just hoping, again, that the Butter shade isn't too dark, but oh God, I love the way the Fenty powder smells. Anyone else? It's like perfumed, but in a good way. Yeah, I just like this little size. I think it'll be great for traveling. And because we moved here, I find us visiting either his home, my husband, or my home more frequently. This weekend, for Labor Day weekend, we're going to see his family in North Carolina. And then we'll be going back. We'll be going back to Missouri in November to see my family. And then I'm going to LA in a few weeks, like I said. So yeah, I need a smaller setting powder because I'm strictly trying to like carry on my shit. What the fuck am I doing? I haven't even bronzed yet. Michelle Antoinette. More TJ Maxx makeup. Oh, it's not upside down. I got the NARS bronzer for $16.99. The shade is Laguna. Again, this used to be like a big popular one that was talked about all the time. I've never tried it, so I'm about to. Oh, I didn't even talk about my hair. Sorry. Hi, I'm Brian May. Some of you may know me from the band Queen. I feel like I'm not getting much product. Shit, where I put that powder. Son of a bitch. Alright, so I already bitched about the whole Anastasia Norvina thing. Not getting it, don't need it. Want it, but don't need it, not buying it. And honestly, I don't even know that I want it anymore. I think I've talked myself out of it so much that I'm like... I would like to know, what new releases are you guys excited about? Like, is there anything that you've seen on Trend Mood or Beauty News or anywhere that you're like, yes, I want those? I think the brand is Kaleidos? Something like that. It's a brand, it's an indie brand, that's for sure, that I've never really heard much about, never bought anything from them, but they have these palettes coming out. If I can find a picture, I'll put them on the screen. Those intrigue me. I'm still not going to get them because I don't need them, but those are really pretty. And then something else that I keep getting tempted by. I've almost bought it twice, and then I tell myself, get real, you don't actually need it. It's this new Sugar Pill mini palette. It's like just neon shades, and I've never actually tried a Sugar Pill shadow, but I've heard such great things about their mattes and how they're so vibrant and so blendable. But it's something, again, I keep looking at. I'm like, you don't really need that, you know? So I'm not gonna get it. I'm not gonna get any of it, but I want to know what you're excited for. The biggest thing that I've been into lately is just liquid shadows or pot shadows. I don't know why. There's something about, it's probably just summer laziness, but I never used to use my liquid shadows, and I was like, you gotta stop buying these because you're just wasting your money because you're not using them. And now I'm freaking all over them, all about them. There's just something so satisfying. I'll cut that a little high. Oh well. There's something so satisfying about, about just blending like one shade in the crease. Just like a cute little transition moment. And then putting something so glittery, so reflective all over your lid. It's my favorite thing. Definitely lazy girl makeup, but I'm all about lazy girl makeup right now in this moment. When before I was just so into intricate looks, I wanted to try my hand at more cut creases and halo eyes, and now I'm just loving the simplicity of simple, beautiful, clean makeup. I don't know. But then going back to trying to create content and posting on YouTube or Instagram, like, no one really wants to see that, you know? No one wants to see a look that like they would just do every day for work, I guess. People want to see the bold and the beautiful and the crazy. At least that's my perception. But I feel like I just want to do what I want. So I'm going to start. All right, while I'm baking there, I'm going to brush off the powder on my under eyes, do some lower lash line shadow. Yeah. Yeah, that powder wasn't too dark at all. Beautiful. Beautiful. I'm going to take credit. I really just love some black liner right here. I wonder, I'd love to run and get one, but my husband is napping in my bed with our baby, so don't want to wake them up. Hold on. I'm going to just take this flat liner brush and dip it into credit. I know it's not black, but it might do. I just want to stamp it on the lash line just to kind of blend those two together a little better. Yes, I'm already liking that. Much better. I could see this just being like an everyday fall go-to for me. It was so simple. And like my eyes look like they're ready to go pumpkin picking. They are at the apple orchard. They already went on the haunted hayride. Yeah, they're ready for it. Now I'm gonna take edges. I just wanna smoke this out a little bit. These shade names are funny. There's so much stupid, and when I say stupid, I mean freaking stupid. The controversy on the shade names of this palette. Bitch. Some people got nothing better to do, I swear. And it's not like I'm some huge Jackie Aina stan. I watch a lot of her videos. No, I don't watch every single one because I just don't have that much time to sit there and watch everyone's YouTube videos. But I think she's funny. I think she's gorgeous. And I'm just glad to see that Anastasia Beverly Hills did a collab with a black woman, period. Like, that's freaking huge. So the fact that people are trying to make this something that it's not, they're saying this shade being white and being called trust issues is her being racist towards white people. People are saying her shade Wiggalese. She's like using the term wigga. It's a stretch. People are stretching. A lot of people don't like that her green shade is called sponsored. Who cares? Oh my god. Dude, call it like it is. She likes being sponsored. She likes making money. She's good at it. Fuck it. I think it's funny. Speaking of trust issues, I'm gonna go ahead and pop some on the inner corner. She said she named it trust issues because it looks white in the pan, but yellow when you swap. Let's just do that. Let's see if there's like a yellow shift. But yeah, it looks white in the pan, and then, oh shit, taki mushrooms, almost dropped it. When you swatch it, yeah, it's like a goldy yellow. Really pretty. Or it could just be a racist shade. I don't know, man. Oh yeah, look at that. That is fucking yellow gold on my inner corner. It's not white at all. I'm personally really glad this isn't just your basic bitch palette with a freaking white girl flesh toned, just say it like that, transition shade that is in every other palette to ever exist, because we don't need any more of those shades. Like, this is great. So yeah, she did create it to be more pigmented for women and men and people of color, but I'm white as hell and I'm using it just fine. Dope. Let's sweep this bake off. That's a really pretty bronzer. I see why it used to be so popular. Now I wish I had grabbed a peach blush, but again, I didn't know what I was gonna do. I honestly thought I'd do purples, and then I opened it up and was like, nope. Oh, what shade of blush is in this? I think I brought this in here. Well, it's still not a peach, but I'm gonna go in with it, fuck it. This is Gold Rush from Benefit. It doesn't clash that bad. Rather have peach, but that's okay. Surprisingly, I did not pick up a highlighter from this sale. Lord, I wanted to. But again, that whole you have so much makeup you don't need it kind of a thing. So I'm gonna go in with Cookie out of this palette. Let me just tell you, Cookie was just released as a single pan highlighter, and if I didn't already have this palette with it in it, like, look at that. That is one thing I would pick up. This is one of my favorite highlighters. I think it's retailing for 30 bucks, but again, the Sephora sale is going on right now, so maybe you can get a little cheaper, I don't know. It's just such a unique, like, shade, I don't know. It's champagne-y, but icy, but golden at the same time, like it's all these different things. Like, what? I don't know, man. It's so pretty. This isn't new, but it is a necessity for me. I got this at TJ Maxx. It is a Lime Crime Plushies Glow, and I got it for $5.99. So I do like Lime Crime lippies. I do have one of their regular plushies, and I love it. It's like a lip stain, really. Or like a blotted lip. That's a better way to put it. It's like a blotted lip. Now, since this one's a glow, I'm not really sure about that. It smells like the regular plushies, like candy. This is the shade Ambrosia. I don't know, I'm just gonna put it on. Probably won't go with the look. I might have to wipe it off. Oh, yeah. That's metallic, all right. I think really it'd be a really pretty like lip topper situation. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about this. Let's see how it dries down. Not feeling it with this eye look. Okay, I'm gonna put on some mascara real quick. Might change the lip out, and I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. I changed out my lip and let my hair down and curled a few pieces. Only a few, because I'm lazy. If you ever come to my channel and expect to see good hair, whew, you are in for a treat, because that ain't ever gonna happen. Anyway, let's talk about a few products. The ABH Jackie Ina palette, the shades I used, I really loved. The 3 mattes right here blended phenomenally. And then I only used 3 of the shimmers. Trust Issues, really pretty. Duola's, very cute, sponsored, liked it a lot. So yeah, I think the eyes look good. The Stay Naked foundation, like I said before, the sample that lasted me 2 days was beautiful. Hopefully this wears the same. I don't know why it wouldn't. It's just a different shade. That's the only difference. Nothing new here. New to me, but not new to you probably. The NARS concealer. So far so good. It's really pretty. The Fenty Butter Powder. Loved it. Like, my pores right here, gone. No little holes. They literally don't exist. So super happy I got this. The NARS Laguna Bronzer. Again, just new to me. Really liked it. At first, I didn't think I was putting any on, but I just had to go in with a heavier hand, and beautiful. This Plushies Glow could be cute for a particular look. God, I can't talk. Not this look. Unfortunately, the lip I went and replaced it with, what a mess. I tried 4 different products, and none of them were looking that great, so what I ended up with was this berry shade. I didn't get the name. It's a NYX lip liner, and I put that kind of all around, and then I was trying to blend it into my lip, and then I put a Lime Crime Velveteen over it. The shade is Riot, I believe. So yeah. Anyway, you guys, thank you for listening to me complain about my weight mostly and consumerism. I feel like those are the only 2 topics I hit on. My son starts preschool Monday. I don't know what day this is going up, so he probably already started preschool by the time you see it, but I'm gonna be a mess, so there's that. She's gonna cry. She's gonna cry. Luckily, I'm not gonna wear makeup that day, so yeah. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for being here with me. I love you so much, and I'll see you later.